The subject of our lesson this afternoon is the leading man, translating the male mind. Okay, translating the male mind. I'm trying to give you some insight into how we think. And I think that before we jump into this, that we need to define, first of all, who is the leading man, so we're clear who we're talking about. The leading man is the man who is cast to play the lead male role in any movie or a play. He is the star male person. He is the standout. He is by definition a standout. He's a cut above the rest. The whole scene revolves around his ability to say his lines and to catch his cues. He is the leading man. I wanted to make that distinction about him versus all of the other players that may be on the stage. Be they the supporting actors, be they extras, or be they props. That all of those things are designed to give the scene realism and drama, but they are not so important to the purpose of the movie because the leading man has that role. It is important for him that he play his role. We can live without the extra. We can live without the props. We maybe make it through without the supporting actor, but the leading man, we cannot have a good movie without him. In fact, they never pair up the leading lady with the extras. They always pair the leading lady up with the leading man. So you are God's leading ladies. You do understand that, don't you? And so your role as a leading lady necessitates the presence of a leading man. You who are accomplished, you who are going to school, you who are coming out of the shadows and stepping onto the stage, it is important that you be paired up correctly, because a lot of times we figure out who the leading man is by finding out who is the leading lady. There's an interesting sentence in Proverbs that says that he is known in the gates because of her. Is it possible that there's something about you, something about what you bring to the table that allows the leading man to play his role and to say his lines? I have to make that distinction between the leading man and the extras, because my concern, ladies, is that many of us, or many of you as leading ladies, have wasted our energies, wasted our time, wasted sometimes our bodies on people who were not worth our best efforts. We, at our best, have been hanging out with the extras. The extras. They added drama to the stage, but they added nothing to your purpose. And so you wasted time and energy and strength and intellect on people who were not worth your best efforts. And so now comes on the scene the leading man. And he's got his act together, and he's going somewhere, and he knows what he wants to do, and he is in charge. And something about a leading man, when he walks in the room, everybody has to pay attention. But the problem is, and this is why we're talking today, the problem is that when you spend enough time hanging out with these extras in your life, and be there who they are, you put a face with it, those extras in your life, those props in your life, that you end up treating the leading man like the supporting man. The leading man are those significant men in your life, be they your sons, your uncles, your brothers, your lover. These are those significant people that God has put in your life to add purpose to you. But when you start hanging out, or you've been trained, there it is, you've been trained how to deal with these extras and these props and these supporting cast members. And so now you treat the leading man like he's a supporting man. Chew on that for a minute.